Hello everyone! I have a fun little shaker card tutorial for you today using the free cut file that was in the Spiegel Mom Scraps newsletter. If you haven't signed up for that, I would definitely take advantage and go ahead. You can sign up on the Spiegel Mom Scraps channel, or not channel, I'm obviously rusty on my voiceovers today on the website. So this is this week's cut file, which you will get every Sunday. And I cut it from just some nice, close to my heart, white daisy cardstock, and now I am inking it up using Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. So it looks like a window pane, and that's what I want to do today. I want to make it look like a window pane. I think this would be, I'm going to use it to make a shaker card, but you could use it on a scrapbook layout. You could cut it 12 by 12 and then put some photos in the four corners with some embellishments for a fun grid style layout. I'm going to go ahead and put my window off to the side for a second because I want to pick a pattern for a little bit of a background color on my card. I am going to be creating a 6 by 6 size square card today. You could, of course, make it smaller. You could do 5 by 5, you could do 4 by 4. I decided that I really wanted to make a large kind of show-stopping card. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to place this down because I know my window is smaller than my card base. Okay, so let's talk about shakers. I'm going to use some recycled Thickers packaging to create my window pane. So part of the reason I'm doing this is because it was handy. It was right here beside me on my desk. It's something that just about everybody has in their scrapbooking stash. Everyone, I'm sure, has a set of Thickers hanging out that could be unpackaged. I'm going to add Nouveau Deluxe Adhesive, and I'm going to adhere my cut file straight down to my Thickers packaging. The other reason I'm doing this is because, so this particular Thickers packaging is a little bit like wavy, and I loved the idea of that because it looks like an old window. So I live in a house that was built in 1920, and I have some windows in my house that are still original to the house, and they have that like old wavy glass look to them. I used to know what that's from. It's from, I think it's, I used to know what caused that, but I don't anymore. But it has that like wavy look, and when I went ahead and put this thicker packaging on there because it has that like wavy look to it, it really looks like an old window, and I thought it was really cool. So I just glued it to the back of my window pane with some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive, and now I'm going to use some Scotch foam tape to pop up each of the little windows. I'm going to put foam tape around all of my windows because I really want to be able to have 4 areas that have some sequence, but you can see here what I'm going to do. So this card started because of that paper. So this is paper from When Can You Two's Saturday Afternoon. I adore this paper. Like, for some reason, just the colors and the way it looked is so pretty, and I wanted to make it a fun feature on a project. And as soon as I saw the cut file that was free in the Spiegel Mom Scraps newsletter, I was like, yes, perfect. I can make a project that features this beautiful paper. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm putting 2 layers of foam tape, right, one on top of the other, all the way around, including the middle. And then I'm going to add lots of sequins. So I went through all of my sequins and I settled on one called Sunflower Fields. That being said, there are a couple of new mixes that are up for pre-order in the shop. There's one in particular for National Scrapbook Day that features yellows and golds and browns, and if I had those. If they weren't in transit to me right now, I would have used those. So if you get your hands on some of those new National Scrapbook Day mixes, the one that is like the gold and brown with the butterflies would be perfection for this technique and this card. And I know that they have shipped to me, but I haven't gotten them yet. So we had to make do. And that's okay, because did you see I used an entire package of sequins? I emptied a package of sequins. I also got sequins stuck underneath my foam tape. Whoops. Try as hard as you can. Sometimes things like that still happens. So I made sure that all of my seals were, good and adhered. And now I'm going to add some embellishments to the top. Don't want a lot. Don't want to take a whole lot away from that gorgeous background scene on my window, but I did want to add a little something. I'm going to go with these die cuts from the die cut pack. There's this little like mason jar that has iced tea in it, a little bit of greenery, and then for the sentiment on my card, I'm just going to use this little banner that says good vibes only. And I'm just going to adhere them down, and I'm going to adhere them kind of off so that you don't lose the scene behind my window and you don't lose the the idea of you're kind of looking through. I really, really love how this shaker card turned out. I think it turned out really cute and really fun. And I love this new One Canoe 2 collection from American Crafts. I think that it is so fun and so pretty. It speaks to me. I also think I have coming up later this week a boy layout using this collection as well. And so stay tuned for that, because I think that this is a collection that would work really, really good for your boy layouts. And it's a new collection that would work for your boy layouts. So you could add some fun things to your stash. So I have here a stamp. This was a stamp that was mailed to me as a gift. It is from Altenew, and it's actually personalized, so it says handmade by Sara, which is my real name, and I've been stamping it on every and all of my cards. It stamps beautifully. It's the best gift I think anyone has ever sent me. I'm so happy Altenew sent it to me because it's so fabulous. So, and the reason I did that was because I wanted to put that on the back of my layout of my card before I added the shaker pocket so that it would stamp nice and crisp and clean. And that's going to complete this card. Super simple and fun. Make sure you check out the National Scrapbook Day new mixes that are available for pre-order. They're only $9. You can use my code Sara15 to save 15% off of your order. And they're beautiful. Oh my gosh, they're beautiful. You guys have no idea. These are the most gorgeous sequins ever. There's my code, and you can see a little close-up of our finished shaker card. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again very, very soon. Bye!